Like this video and subscribe right now, or else. Man locks himself in hot car to prove that babies and dogs are cowards. Adobe has developed software that can detect Photoshop in an image. Professor X, what's your superpower? Me, hindsight. Professor X, that's not going to help us. Me, yes, I see that now. My town had a really bad storm 2 days ago and my neighbor lost the roof of his house and the poor guy doesn't have insurance. I have decided to start a GoFundMe to raise money so I can go to Hawaii for a few weeks cause he's about to start doing construction and I hate being around all that noise. Leah 21, I'm so you don't have to worry about a long-term commitment. Get a prep and go for a double chill. Man dies after 62 times in a row on Valentine's Day. Perfect car doesn't exist. Racing assist. Assist your whole dragging in river. Last weekend GF and I went to Halloween house party. One of her co-workers was there and he was openly making passes at her. Guys, if you are going to date attractive women, the reality is that they are going to get hit on. Here's a thread on how I handled the situation. How could Elon allow people to just buy a blue check when some people had to with Harvey Weinstein for it? $1. The Flat Earth Society has members all around the globe. Hold up. Jesus invited prostitutes to dine with him and he's the light of the world. I do it and I'm making Thanksgiving awkward. I'm so far into the friend zone that I did the slow dance with my crush but is still calling me a friend. I'm so far into the friend zone that my crush sends me and asks if her boyfriend would like them. Would you do okay? Superman's D Nussie. I'm gaming all of Germany. Is it better or worse if I tell you all that Nussie means nuts? D means fat or thick. This post only gets worse. Superman's thick nuts. God watching people shit out of the hole that he specifically made for effing. Hate when guys say OMG you're so funny, I love your jokes, you're so interesting, blah blah blah, like you only like me for my personality, what about my giant tits? Me thinking that I have a small D. My girlfriend telling me that all my friends have smaller D's compared to mine. Some perspective for those who still don't get it. If I were forced to be infected by either H or I would choose H without hesitation. When you're using your phone as a mirror for shaving your back, you start seeing and floating across your screen. Me gets down on one knee. Girlfriend. OMG, it's finally happening. Me falls over. Girlfriend. The poison is kicking in. They had us in the first half, not gonna lie. This is the goofiest Star Wars item ever, don't you think? Okay, close the polls, we have a winner. That time they made a Jar Jar Binks tongue lollipop to promote Star Wars and Luke Skywalker himself had to call it out. My day was so much better before I saw this. People who have were celebrities. How did it happen? Bill Cosby bought me a drink. I'm not gay. How an was caught with 94 men. Yesterday my girlfriend called me a said, wow honey, that's an awfully big word for an 8-year. Curb is calling the police. Ryan Murphy reveals that Evan Peters stayed in character as Jeffrey Dahmer for months to prepare for the role. What does that mean? Male are on secrets of the industry. Hey, that's my wife's yoga instructor. Glad to see him doing well. Banning me from the store won't re-virgin all the olive oil. My local store manager. Hey man, you wanna eat 6 boiled eggs in a row? Nah, I'm good. We'll mix the yolks with mayo and mustard and put them back into the boiled egg whites and then cover it with paprika. You son of a b, I'm in. Me and my BF recently got in a fist fight, so he surprised me with a handwritten letter and a custom film roll with pictures of us in it to apologize. My boyfriend is the best. 2 thieves broke into Megan Thee Stallion's Los Angeles home, making out with around $300,000 to $400,000 in jewelry, cash and more. Me would have stole some panties. Pregnancy runs in my family. Over half of my ancestors had it at some point. The other big one is death. That runs in the family too. An overwhelming majority of my ancestors experienced death at some point in their lives. No crowd surfing. You will immediately be a like me. My 90-year-old grandmother was on her deathbed, and on her last breath she asked me to lean in and she whispered in my ear, play Prince of the Mitten 2 by Babytron, and as soon as I played it, she inhaled a deep breath, took off her breathing tubes and poured a double cup of wok, hopped in her Crocs and is back and better than before. All thanks to Mr. James Johnson. You saved my grandma. If you wish to test your will, go ahead. You are no less nor more of a man from the rest of us if you do not participate. Sun Tzu. Beat it. Michael Jackson. Who in the world is this unbelievably hot guy? Are you telling me this is your father? Boys, you mean next that are rude and don't even vibrate? No thank you. Whatever like that cries. Shaq is in business with Jamie Salter. Jamie first said he's 50-50 with David Beckham and 50-50 with Shaq. I said, Jamie, there's no such thing as 50-50 in business. Who has the extra 1% for the control and voting rights? Shaq, believe me, you don't know me like that. Worry about your business, and to quote the once great Kanye West, I got more money than you, so why would I listen to you? Take my advice, get your family business in order. Have a great day, brother. Cars per million inhabitants in Europe. Why isn't Vatican City listed? Because it says cars, not exafs. What are the benefits of alternative protein? Elon Musk is what happens when the ghosts of a 16-year-old edgelord and an 18th century coal baron struggle to control the same body. I like when men explain basic things to me, because in my mind it's not mansplaining, it's more like when a toddler is really excited to tell you about dinosaurs and you're like, that's right cutie, you're so smart. Only one of us is being condescending and it's me. If you have to announce it when you're condescending, you're doing it wrong. That's a great observation, Sean. Great job. Who wins? Thor MCU 37%. Thor God of War 63%. If God of War Thor can face Kratos on equal grounds, MCU Thor gets slapped around like a 50s housewife. Drew like a dark beefed up version of the hamburger helper mascot, haha. Just a glimpse into my dark reality. A full stare into my twisted perspective would make most simply go insane, LMAO. When I drink alcohol, everyone says I'm an alcoholic. But when I drink Fanta, no one says I'm fantastic. When I drink everyone says I'm complete. What the F? I'm not your mother is a sentence I don't want to hear again. Same, because my mom likes it really hard. You can become perfectly fluent in a language by hearing it once. Okay, so I'm gonna go listen to dogs barking, then they can consent. Hey Commonwealth Bank, how about you service your effing ATMs in Bunbury so punters like me will not have to tape fish to them, so you'll have no choice but to come and fix them. I have more fish and tape and willpower than your entire organization. Fix them now. Carving the turkey. What's wrong, honey? You have barely touched your spurkey. Cure for a disease is discovered. Pharmaceutical companies, let's start the bidding at $1 million. His hands look like an app. Delhi man mistakenly his sister-in-law due to low visibility created by stubble burning. Today my army friend was telling us about basic training in drill sergeants, and there was this kid in her battalion who asked so many stupid questions that the drill sergeant made him carry around a potted plant all day to replace the oxygen he wasted. I wish for the ability to switch between normal sight and sight that makes me see all the people that want to have sex with me. Granted, you now have the ability to close your eyes. To be a lot more fun before it got legalized. The secret ingredient is crime. Unwanted a B, especially when you are in front of the whole class making a report and your D suddenly is like, hello. Maybe teaching just isn't the career for you. Twitter has had a massive drop in revenue due to activist groups pressuring advertisers, even though nothing has changed with content moderation and we did everything we could to appease the activists. Extremely messed up. They are trying to destroy free speech in America. It appears posting a phobic conspiracy theory about a political assassination, and Kanye West tweeting and each to his 31 million followers was just the excuse Honey Nut Cheerios needed to unleash their diabolical master plan to destroy the First Amendment. If America is such a horrible country, why are thousands of Hondurans trekking across the continent to try and get in? Because in 2009 the US government supported and legitimized a military coup in Honduras that led to extreme poverty, violence and repression. Felt cute, might F my brother later. I had to delete YouTube Kids for no November. Oh god. I stopped visiting the animal shelter. I stopped going to dogs. Natural soaps make bath time for your baby just as special as feeding time with personalized soaps made with your very own milk. What show has no likable characters? Caillou. The premise of that abomination has got to be, how can we make the audience of a kids show root for Chinese people love playing Among Us. It's the only place they can vote. Would it be disrespectful or, I don't know, illegal to wear these? I don't know, they are pretty much army pants, so I need opinions. No, one time I wore those and was lifted by a helicopter and sent to war. I used to search out on Discord gifs and it. Am I weird? I used to slime videos because my mom blocked on our Wi-Fi, so I used to listen to the sounds and imagine it was noises. I'm cutting all my hair off today. I don't like short hair on girls. Well, I don't like short D's on guys, but here you are. Me watching out stepmoms. My stepmom checking my browser history. Fun fact, doesn't matter the age of a Japanese woman, 14 or 65, they will always sound like 14. My roommate telling me we need boundaries. Me trying to enjoy our bath. A pig's lasts for 30 minutes. Your wife is a lucky lady. Tribe shares wives with visitors. So it's like visiting Will Smith's house. I thought I looked nice in my sweater, but my fiance said I looked like a retired member of the X-Men. How to haunt. Haunting for beginners. Don't be too hard on yourself. You might already be doing better than you think. Ubisoft makes their games the way SpongeBob draws a circle. Uncle 6. 6 on my face. Bro, you have hidden talent. Keep it hidden. Blessed sheep cheeks. Remember, is more ethical than normal.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.